Good morning, Internet friends and family. Lisa here with Georgia Suburban Homestead. It's early in the morning. And it's freezing outside, and I'm going to take you out and show you the greenhouses and the chickens in their brand new chicken house. So let's go freeze our tushes off and see what's what. First frozen frost of the year here in North Georgia, 3 weeks early. Can't believe the peppers still have leaves. This is the front yard. The persimmons, I'll have to look up whether I need to pick those or not. But they're not really ready yet. And the citrus. I don't know if that looks bad or whether it's okay. We put a little bit of plastic over the peppers we left in the ground to see what happens there, how long they last. Indian mustard looks a little frozen, but it'll probably be okay. Now look at the frost on this. And the lemongrass, I'm going to have to harvest that in the next couple of days. Most of the stuff out here should be able to take a frost. The food crops anyway. But even though we froze for the last 2 nights down in the upper 20s, lower 30s, and it's about 32 out here right now. Guess it's close to 9 a.m. It's going to go back up into the 50s and 60s and even low 70s during the day now for the next few weeks, with lows at night of high 40s to low 50s. So this cold snap was a surprise and probably not very good for the plants. Look at my neighbor's grass. See all that frost-colored grass? I know you people further north are going, oh, poor puppy, but you've got to understand that the plants here had no warning and no easing into these temperatures. Look at the comfrey. I probably need to come out once that thaws out and pick it to make some of my achy ointment. Ointment that helps you with sore muscles and sprains. Climate change, global warming, whatever you want to call it. It's real. Don't argue with me. It's real. Lemongrass came in for the freeze. We left it out the first night and it got kind of bitten. Oh, there go the doggies to do their thing. This is probably 3 weeks early for these kind of temperatures here in North Georgia. As you see, we've turned the 25-foot hallway that had hops and squash on it, turned it into a greenhouse. And oh look, we've still got a tromboncini coming. That's a tromboncini. But we've got a propane heater in here, and as you see, the very tender tropicals are doing okay. This pepper is not real happy.
Dug up.
But it is, what is that? It's just under 60 degrees. And these are great. If you can find some of these on Amazon, it gives you how high it got and how low it got. And it went down to 40 in here last night. But the air temperatures were in the upper 20s, so that's pretty good that that little makeshift greenhouse stayed that warm. Alright, this is the brand new chicken compound, which I'll do a separate video. I documented the whole process. And we built this from recycled materials used, because this was all solid here. And I better close this door here. I thought Charlie was right behind me, but he went into the other two greenhouses. We have to clean up the site, but we're in a rush to get it done so that these guys could be in warmth. So we took away all their cover. And there are two doors. Look at these! Come on! Everybody's coming out. 7 chickens and 2 ducks. And we usually lock up the grains to keep the rats out. Hey girls. Hey Thelma. This is her 9th year. 9-year-old girl. She's one of the nicest chickens. She's a Cornish hen. One of the most sweet chickens I've ever met. Y'all ever seen one of these? That's from a kit you can get from, I think my husband found it on Amazon. You cut holes in a plastic bucket or something and put your feed in the bucket and put those dispensers down low, and it keeps mice and rats out of the feed, and the animals can get at it. And you just fill the grains that way. Let's go see what's going on with Thelma. Thelma, baby, we okay? Oh my! You okay, Thelma girl? You okay, my love? Oh, y'all was so mean to her, and she's so sweet. She's not laying eggs anymore, but she's very happy to sit on other baby. Ugh. Don't put your fingers in the poop. Alright. So all the chickens okay? I'm going to go inside and get warm once I show everybody the other houses. They're so joyous to have their freedom. They gotta get in here and clean up as are they following? As soon as you're feeling better, we gotta go in there and clean up. Brassicas that the bugs had eaten, I went ahead and just planted the stems. And they are recovering slowly with their way set way back. Let's go down and look at the pepper house. The edible roots look like they're shivering. The moringa is still with us. See this vegetable here? It's supposed to be gotukulu. Supposed to help you with memory. I keep forgetting to eat it. Here's the other makeshift greenhouse. And we cover a cheap screen door from Home Depot with plastic and hung it. And it is 50 degrees in here, and it got down to 43. But peppers are still producing. I'll be coming in as they ripen and picking them. And once they stop blooming, then I'll cut all the stems back, like all the experts tell you to do when you try to overwinter your peppers. But right now, we're full of peppers, and we got dug up out of the ground. So the wilting you're seeing is more transplant shock than it is anything else. This is our main greenhouse. There are a lot of my videos last winter were shot. And we moved our tenders. This year we have more tenders than usual because Lisa here decided she'd do experiments with things like Balimbi. And this cane to me was that tall, so it's growing. It doesn't look happy. A little dry maybe. Soursop, carambola. This is black ginger. And it has gone from one little piece to a full bucket now in 3 years. My braided moringa, I expect this to drop its leaves at some point this winter. And you see how the stem is braided? I'm really happy with the way that looks. Oh. Peppers, so see if they'll come through. This house typically stays warmer. The onions are ready to go in the ground. The leeks, not so much. I ordered more leek seed because this was over a year old. This is Katuk. It ought to be doing better than it is. But look at the the onions. Y'all helped me seed these 2 months ago now. So they're ready to go in. So this house is right at 60 degrees. And it didn't go below 50. And these need to be planted. These are all cold crops. Those are Pandan, Pandan. Look that up and you'll want some. More experimental stuff. This is my kind of my professional setup with the real expensive lights and a super duper heat mat that's not on right now. But I did more soursop, black sapote, Jamaican cherries are in here shivering. So for this cold snap, and that's what it was, is a snap. Down, the weather service said 32, 31. But then there was a warning last night before I went to bed that the actual temperature will drop to like 27. And I don't know if you all know this, but the real low will happen after the sun comes up. So right now we're hitting our low. And within the next hour, the temperatures will start going up. But we typically come out at daybreak and turn the heaters off and let the ambient heat keep the house warm enough so nothing's going to freeze. But the real tropicals probably will shock a little bit. The peppers complain and then they'll be going dormant. And as I say, we'll cut those stems once they quit giving us peppers. Excuse me. But anyway, thanks for taking a morning walk with me, and we'll see you later. But if you want to see us later, subscribe, give me a thumbs up, say something. You have to interact with the channels that you find that you like by leaving a comment, even if it's just a smiley face, in order for your membership to stick. That's something I found out recently. YouTube will just drop you from that channel subscription if you don't interact on occasion. So say something. Say, that was really boring, or, wow, you look cold. Why do you cough so much? Whatever you want to say. But have a wonderful day, and until next time, we'll see you.